Hey everyone, so today I have a video for the Bladeforums. I have a kind of question concerning Ralph Thorne's spear style knife throwing. I started this style about 3 years ago. I started knife throwing 7 years ago. So I was coming from a rotational knife throwing style to a no spin. So I purchased both of his book and his DVD, and they're a great source of information, and I recommend them to anyone. But what I found myself doing as a beginner is if this was a right angle, my arm was at a very obtuse angle, and it stays this way pretty much throughout the whole throw. I do use a spear style grip and a little bit of wrist flick, but not as much as I relied on the big arm angle. But after watching Ralph Thorne and others, I saw that they had a more natural throw. In other words, their elbow was more bent, and they relied more on the wrist flick. I can do both throws, but I'm started kind of split between the two. If I should just do what's more natural for me with a stiff arm, which I've been practicing for longer, or should I try to incorporate more of a wrist flick into my throws? Obviously, I've been doing this for several more years, and I kind of like to just be able to get the best I can at it. One thing I will mention, for long range throwing, I do use sort of a hybrid. I cock my wrist back so I get a full wrist flick downward, and I also have sort of a stiff arm. And that seems to work really well at long ranges, up to 20, 25 feet. In case you're wondering, this is a cold steel sure balance. It's a forward heavy knife. Obviously for no spin, guys like to have a very heavy handle, as do I. But it's good practice for me to use a forward heavy knife, because once I get to a knife that has a big heavy handle, it's just a lot easier. And on top of that, this is a really rugged knife, and I really enjoy throwing it. I'd appreciate any responses, and thanks for watching.